Hello, this is a video request by Johnny Gage. It's another album review, and today's album I shall be reviewing is none bigger than Prodigy, Fat of the Land from 1997, released at the end of June the 30th on the Monday, and virtually outsold the whole top 75 that week, and they caused a lot of controversy with the first single, which was, of course, when we get hold of it, the Prodigy's Firestar. Brilliant video in the underground. I can't remember the name of the train station, old a disused train station on the London Underground. Perfect dancing from Keith Flint, who brought the vocals, sounded perfect, and of course went straight to number one, their first number one. And how did this go number one? Cable TV, The Box. It was massive on the box, and of course we all know what was number one before they went number one, and we're not going to talk about that band, that's for sure. So the Prodigy went number one for 3 weeks. The video was played on Top the Pops to mass controversy. Some claim the video was very scary and all that palaver. What a load of bollocks. It was an amazing song, very aggressive, superb. I don't think any record came close to touching this. Well, maybe the next single, and of course there was the Chemical Brothers featuring Noel Gallagher on vocals and guitar with Setting Sun, which was a very aggressive record, which virtually came close to this record, but this record just blew my mind. Now, coming from the music from the Jilted Generation, where they'd come with a more harder sound, my word, they turned it up 1,000 times. No, these do not go to the mainstream. The mainstream go to the Prodigy, but they're always bringing out new music for their fans, and this was no different. So after all the controversy saying this record was an arson record, I don't really think they understood the concept of the Firestarter. But let's just check a few tracks on here. You got the Imperial remix, you got the instrumental, and the fantastic record, the Malta Bitch. Probably haven't said that correct. Sort of a Montel cocktail, but I just called it Malta Bitch. Fantastic single, perfect single, absolutely love it. Then they of course came with the second single, which was Brave. We all know all about track 2 on the single. I think track 2 on the vinyl is the instrumental of Brave. Of course, the video for Brave is just them four in an old bed sit. Maxime sort of dressed in like a gollywog. Keith Flint in the leather jacket, proper punk, and there's cockroaches and all that in the video. Proper fucked up video. Superb. Loved it. I think that video was more saying we're the Prodigy, we couldn't give a fuck about the mainstream or the music industry and what we think of all the musicians and all that. I think the cockroaches, the centipedes, sort of described what they thought of the other bands, the rats, and of course the crocodile, or was it an alligator? I'm not sure on that. Of course, there's the live versions of Their Law live at the Phoenix Festival '96. Need I say more about that track? Hence there was a massive print and advisory sticker on it. And the live version of Poison with a bit of the Method Man, the Release Your Delph remix they did back in '94. And then they finish off with The Trick. Absolutely perfect single. There was supposedly between them two singles was going to be The Minefields, which never got released. It was a white label. It came out as a demo record, but it's very rare, too expensive, and no, I am not going to buy it. I haven't got the money. So then the Prodigy released the album, Fat of the Lands, the third album. The first record was Smack My Bitch Up. Superb record. Really starts slow and then goes absolutely crazy. Voted on the best dance records. That of course became the second single. Now because it was called Smack My Bitch Up, the sample was Cool Key from the Ultramanetics. Brilliant album, which I've got in there somewhere. I couldn't be bothered to bring it out. This is a Prodigy review. And of course the record was to be released as the third single of the album. And of course people said it was about wife beating, about offensive to women. What? Change my pitch up, smack my bitch up. Are you confused? Because I am. And the original cover, which is the Breakdancer, was supposedly was a Volkswagen Beetle wrapped around a lamppost. Certain events happened that year, and they pulled the cover and came up with that cover. Now, why that's got a parental advisory sticker on it, I really don't know. No Man Army, featuring Tommy Morella from Rage Against the Machine, is an instrumental. You got the Minefield dub remix, and the Smack My Bitch Up DJ Hype remix. You know. So the record got banned from, of course, the BBC and all the commercialised bullshit. So they changed the video to a really proper piss take. A man, it's not a woman in the video. Let's make that completely clear. We're talking about a man on a night out who does a quantity of alcohol, drugs, all mixed together. And certain parts of the video, I think the Prodigy were having a right go at the mainstream, just like, fuck you, you banned our record. You know, none of the members could give a shit, so they put this video out to really take the piss. There's one bit where the guy's tripping out with the old, it's a Sound Lab deck. He picks up the Sound Lab, that kind of fuck Oasis. I think it's even a part where there's Michael Jackson in the toilets, in the gents. Then he kicks open the cubicle. Let's feel a person who looks like Phil Collins, so on and so on. And then the end of the video, there's the sex scene, and then everybody sees a woman at the end in the mirror. It's him tripping out, thinking he looking like a woman. He's all tripped out, fucked up, because of all the quantity of drugs and alcohol he's taken. It's a trip. I don't believe how people have got that video so wrong. And that got number 8, and it's a pretty good tune. I think it really kicks this album off perfect. It was also used as the first track on their live sets, and it's also got the lovely Indian vocals in it. So the record really is perfect. The second record is again Breathe. We've talked about that. Just a longer extended version, doesn't bring nothing new to the album, but it's okay. Diesel Power with Cool Keith. Some brilliant rapping on there. Fantastic record. Brilliant sort of intro, and then it just keeps building and building with Cool Keith on the record. The third track, Funky Shit. Of course, that's the Beastie Boys sample from Ill Communications Roots Down. Great album. Works better as a live track. To me, as an album track, could have been a B-side, but it's there. Serial Thriller with the lady from Skunk Anansie, fantastic record with Kieflin. Serial Thriller, really works in the mixing of the decks. The record is so powerful. And Keith Flint and what was the name of the woman from Skunk and Nancy? Was it just Skunk? I can't remember her name. She was the bald-headed lady. I can't remember, but fantastic track. Absolutely solid on this album. Track 6 is Minefields with Maxime. This is dangerous. Oh, feel the shock of the minefields. I mean, brilliant track. Lovely sort of kind of horn section. Brilliant, fantastic. The next track is Nirvana. Nirvana. I've never even bloody say this track right. Nirayana, not Nirvana. Nirvana. Ooh, Nirvana. Ooh, Nirvana. With Cooler Shakers, Crispy and Mills. Again, works perfect. So many different sections of the record from where he sings the verse and then the chorus. Lovely pitch and lovely sort of, what do you call it, the way he brings it up and down as he sings the vocals. If you believe the western sun is falling down on everyone, if you're feeling free and your time has come, and it goes on and on. If I got all the vocals wrong, I am sorry. These sounded nearly correct. Brilliant. And then the track finishes, of course, with the drum beat machine, where Liam Howard's programmed some shit into the drum beat machine and it goes berserk. Of course, the next track is Firestarter. Does have a nice little middle bit in there that was added, but that's about it. And I've already explained about the Firestarter. Track 9 is Climatised, just beautiful instrumental with a sample which I can't fucking remember the name. Oh, fuck it. It sort of comes in a lovely slow build up, nice sort of trance comes in, sort of like the weather experience, like you can feel the clouds slowly moving, and then it just goes bang. You know, if I could remember who actually they got the massive horn sample from. You know, I know the sample's on in the fucking inlay. Why did I think of that in the first place? Do I need glasses? Should be here somewhere. Big thank you. Bloody blah blah blah. No. Critical breakdown. Get here. I can just about bloody read this. Sending Jesus. Bugger. Track 9 contains a portion of the horn track by the Egyptian emperor. That's the sample, and it works perfect. And the final track is a cover version. Well, do we call it a cover version or a remix of L7 Fuel My Fire with Keith Flint and the woman from Republica? What the Saffron? I did actually have that album. I'm ready to go. You know the fucking record. It was used on Sky Sports. On Sky Sports for the new Premier League season. I think 97-98 season. Brilliant track. Really heavy. Kind of brings that sort of Johnny Rotten feel to the record. And Keith Flint, like he did on Brie, brings it perfect. There's that review done, or do I need to add a bit more singing, bit more vocal? Hey, no? End it there? Come on baby, fuel my fire. Okay, that's the end of the record. That was my review of Fat of the Lands by the Prodigy, which, to be honest, doesn't need much introduction. This album was fucking massive. And why didn't the Prodigy release another album in the 90s after this record? Number one, they were touring and selling out venues and festivals, so they didn't really need to release any new material. That's a one and a two, is it? Fuck it. And three, they had all the live bootlegs out. They were the live bootlegs, which were another part of Liam Howlett's clever ploy to make money. Why shouldn't they? They just fucking threw all the live bootlegs out to independent record shops. I mean, I had them all. Yeah, 20 years ago, all my shit got robbed, and I had everything. I had all those live bootlegs, which I think quite a lot of you probably did. And they were massive sellers, hard to get hold of, but you really had to ask behind the counter to get hold of them. They weren't exactly put in record shops like sold in the public. You just sort of ask behind the counter, have you got any new Prodigy stuff, and you'd be shown the latest live stuff. That's my review done. Was it a good review? Was it a shit review? It was a review of something. Anyway, thank you very much for taking your time out or wasting your time to watch this review of Fat of the Lands. You know the score. If you liked the video, thumbs it up. If you didn't, you can thumbs it down. Don't forget to leave some comments down below if anybody actually bothers anymore. Don't forget to hit subscribe and that ding dong bell for notifications of all the latest bullshit I'm going to put out. Hey, that's 3 videos in under a week on this channel. Now ain't that something impressive? That could be the final video for a long time, but at the moment this channel is losing subs, or channels are getting fucking deleted, dead channels. I don't know. I've gone from a massive 36 subs, I'm now down to 33. I only want 1,000 subs. 1,000 people to sub and get this channel up and running. Don't know. And don't forget in the comments below, I don't care what the album is, give me another album to review for next time. The only rule is it has to be in the 90s. Yeah, I could think of some albums I don't really want to review, but if they're down there, it will be the first album that I see in the comments will be the album I will review. Anyway, this is the Psycho Stalker, and all I've got to say is thank you very much and goodbye.